Oh, hell yeah, dude. I got
You've been
into all kinds of travesuras this week.
Curly? Were you running from La Jura?
Oh, man, dude. Just call me El Travieso.
Oh, that kind of shit. Okay.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay. Well, you're
Ya
not a spring chicken
sabes.
anymore, man. You gotta
Well,
fucking rein that shit in.
I know.
Man.
I need to pace myself a little bit. Damn it. But I have something important I want to talk to you about, but I don't want to do it in the warm open or in the cold open.
In the cold open or whatever the fuck we call it.
Whatever the fuck this chingadera is that you got me stuck in right now. I'm trying to shift into third gear, but you got me in first gear, cabrón. So, púrate, güey. Hit the clutch.
Hit
the clutch, cabrón.
La frena, güey, la frena.
Derecho straight.
Left straight, right straight.
Left straight, derecho straight.
No, breaky.
Totally.
A breaky? What the fuck is a breaky?
What the fuck is a breaky? Chingao.
A breakaway, a breaky. Oh man, fucking How to Drive by the corner, by the guy in the corner. Oh man. Well, no, I did some backyard improvement. I hung up some little shade structure for the backyard, and
I do.
And yeah, I know. Can you believe it? It was like hanging tarps. I felt like I was in Puerto Rico. And I was doing some home improvements. Fuck.
Damn
Where's
it.
my blue tarp? Shit.
Whose quinceañera are you preparing for? Damn it.
Quinceañera shit. It was the big one. It was a wedding. All of us pregnant? In the backyard. Oh, yeah. Shit, 9 years ago, Wade.
Oh, 9 years ago.
It's time to put a ring on it, you know. Relented.
Well, it's a half retirement / wedding party. we figured we'd save some money that way, you know?
No, fuck, man. Just a little combined thing, you know, because money don't grow on trees.
You know what? I knew this guy. He said, the only reason I'm going to marry my old lady, the only reason I'm going to marry my old lady.
Not love. Love right? Did not come. Love was not the reason. Let me do some forecasting, some future casting here. Love was not the reason.
This is not a Tina Turner song. Love ain't got nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. No.
That's not at all the lyrics, but that's okay. I'm gonna go with it.
Nah, pues, you know.
No.
I don't want to infringe on copyrights y todo, you know.
Right.
Ya sabes.
We don't want to get deplatformed.
Fair use y que fair use, cabrones.
Gotta work with the rules.
That's it. I gotta
work around it.
I gotta color within the lines, ya sabes. Damn it. No, but this guy, he straight up told me the only reason I'm gonna put a ring on her finger is so that when I die, you know, the kids won't fight over the house.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm like...
Because who can die with that on their conscience?
What?
Oh, man.
And I'm like, wait a minute. So you're telling me that the 20-plus years you've been together, the 6 kids you have...
Now you're ready to get married.
The 9 grandchildren you already fucking have.
Because before I die, I want to get married so that there's no fighting.
Well, this wasn't even an estate planning issue. It was just so that there's no pleito between the kids.
He doesn't want me pedo after he's gone. I'm like, you're going to be gone, motherfucker. Oh, man, that's funny.
But you know what, though? See, now here's a little backstory on this one guy. He was telling me that he has a son that's in prison.
Oh,
and I'm like,
well,
okay. I'm shocked.
Eric? Who doesn't these days?
All right. And I'm just like, well, when's he get out? And he just looked at me with that look of like, "Quién sabe, cabrón? Who knows?"
Oh man.
And then he was all, "Well, because if I die and the kids have to fight over everything, then Henry's got to sign, and he's got to do that from prison, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to sign from prison."
Oh fuck.
And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god, man.
what the hell?
So we gotta think all of the components through here. Oh my
Right?
god.
Next on As the Pinta Turns, I mean, and then he's like, "Yeah," and he's got kids from like 3 different rucas, and I'm like, okay,
man.
I don't need to hear about intestate succession.
Yeah, get out of here.
I get it.
Shit.
Just marry her de una vez and just make sure the notary signs everything, okay?
God,
Jeez,
I know.
wow. Damn.
It's always a big fucking novella, man. Dude, that's crazy.
It's always a fucking novella. Why? Why? Nobody even wants to live in Pacoima.
Or Huntington
Park. Damn it.
But you'll take up residence temporarily for this fucking podcast.
That's right, because Jay, I'm keeping it 100. Y ahí está el pedo.
Oh fuck. Well, you wanna kick this shit off, man? I'm ready to go.
Well, if you're ready, ¿estás listo? Estoy listo.
I'm ready. I'm sufficiently jollied.
Okay.
All right, let's do this shit, man. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Taco Friday in the Taco Friday podcast. I'm your host, Jaydog, and I'm back again with my buddy Eric. Eric.
¿Qué pasó, Chito?
¡Órale, güey! ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué andas haciendo?
Pues aquí nomás, en Huntington Park, el parque de Huntington.
You're on location in Huntington Park, shacked up at an hour, pay by the hour hotel, right? Or is it a motel? Is it a motel or a hotel? Is it a motel? Don't lie to me.
Feels like it, but
no.
Well, what's the difference between a motel and a hotel?
A motel has the doors on the outside, like the hallway is outside, and a hotel is you got to walk inside before you get to the hallway to get to your room.
Oh, well then I guess technically it's a hotel, pues.
Oh shit, man! Stepping it up. I got it my way.
Well, I cashed in on my Orbitz rewards points, and I figured, pues, ni madres. I want only the best quality for El Taco Friday or El Jaydog.
Oh shit, man! I feel so flattered, man. You would make the trek all the way to the wonderful metropolis of Huntington Park, and nothing but the best.
Nothing but the best. Speaking of which, okay, mira. Now I want to talk to you about something very important.
All right.
I just went and did a little bit of shopping.
Okay.
And
say chopping.
I was out chopping and I got stuck in the rain. Damn it.
Say chopping. It's more authentic if you say chopping. I was out chopping.
I was out chopping. Damn. So I was at El Super. And
where else would you be?
Well, right. I want to talk to you about my chorizo.
Again, you're always talking about your chorizo, Eric, and really, it's going to turn into a fucking HR event.
No, just listen, cabrón. Why are you always taking it to the nth degree?
No, you want to talk about your chorizo, and I'm telling you, nobody wants to hear about your pinche chorizo.
I'm trying to ask you a question. What kind of chorizo do you like with your huevos?
Oh my God. Are we really?
Chorizo or chorizo soy rizo?
Oh my God. Me pone rojo just thinking about chorizo. We're not talking about chorizo, man. It
Jay,
makes me uncomfortable.
Jay, I'm not talking about your fucking chorizo. I'm talking about chorizo.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Not
see
your,
the difference now.
not your chorizo, fool. Do you go for pork or do you go for beef or a soy?
You're always porking with the chorizo, Eric.
Well, Jay, when I'm not making bacon, oh man, damn it. No, you see, for me, I don't like pork chorizo, man.
No?
No.
What the fuck? Really?
No, I don't. I don't. See, this is why I wanted to ask you about this because
Eric, you're a fake Mexican.
look,
Eric.
I went to I went to this puesto, and this guy was asking me if I wanted carne asada, buche, cabeza, and then he was all, ¿Quieres de chorizo? And I'm like, pues de cuál, de qué tipo? And he's all, pues de res. And I just looked at him and like, ya sabes, cabrón. Yeah, give me some de res.
Ya sabes. Like, that fucker's just been waiting around. Yeah, I know. I'm just asking out of a formality.
No,
ya
but
sabes.
No, but
ya sabes.
No. But there's
Look, you had to clarify, but then he had to be clairvoyant and understand he already knew that he was going to say beef, and then you were going to respond with ya sabes. It was like really a foregone conclusion at this point with the fucking chorizo.
Well,
ya sabes.
I must have just had that look on my face, like I'm a beef chorizo kind of guy, because I don't throw around with pork chorizo, man. It tastes weird to me.
Really? God dang it. As far as I'm concerned, man, there's only one kind of chorizo to throw in with the huevo, and that's pork chorizo.
Oh, hell
if you do beef chorizo, I'm like, all right. I mean, whatever.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Pork chorizo, it doesn't cook up right. It doesn't give me that chorizo con huevo kind of mixture that I'm looking for, man.
This is why I asked, man, because
it's part of the great debate.
I know. I know, huh?
I know.
And have you ever had have you had chorizo?
Eric, honestly, I mean, look, I try to keep an open mind about most shit, man.
Okay, yeah.
But you really, that's a fucking ass kicking just saying the word chorizo. Hey, look, bro, look, and this kind of, and this meat substitute kind of shit. I mean, the jury is still out on any of this meat substitute shit. I just think it's weird.
Bro, I just had an Impossible Burger from Burger King, and that shit was bomb.
No, but it's weird, like coming up with this is another great debate. This is like corn tortillas versus, flour tortillas. This is white corn versus yellow corn. Yeah. This is fucking, I don't know. I can't think of another example. But what I'm saying is this is another great debate. Like the plant-based food, which is like a big thing right now.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
It's a big thing, like all this meat substitute, because people think it's all, well, one, I think people are taking it into their body the same way like Catholics take the communion wafer into their body. Like there's something holy about being fucking vegan. For some, it's like Domine Patris et Kyrie Spiritus Sancto.
It's true.
Oh man, so like you have to do the sign of the cross before you eat your fucking Impossible Burger, and then no, it's a religious experience, is what I'm saying. For a lot of people, they eat that soy stuff, they eat the Impossible, the plant-based, but then to call it meat, like just what? It's weird. It's like I want to eat pork, but I don't want to eat pork. So let's put together a bunch of plant-based stuff and then a bunch of fake smoke flavor into it, and then it's like it's just as good as pork, and that shit is not just as good as like bacon substitute. I'm sorry. You know what? My sister went to college and she was in one of these houses. You know, they split you into different colleges, different houses.
Oh yeah,
And
like
she was in,
Hogwarts.
yeah, like Hogwarts, exactly. She was in I think she was in like Hufflepuff, you know,
Oh, Hufflepuff.
the one that nobody wants to be in. And like and like and in Hufflepuff they throw all the alternative living, lifestyles, and it's mostly like, super granola and
Pues.
and things made of hemp, and all that shit. It's a trope at this point. I mean, hey, look,
Every,
hey, why bullshit?
every
But
dorm comes with its own alfalfa sprouts, right?
yeah, right.
Damn it.
Exactly.
No, I know.
Exactly.
I know.
So no. You've got mostly vegan, vegetarian. That was kind of when the vegetarian vegan kind of changeover happened. It's like, when like
Yeah.
daylight saving time comes and you like lose an hour. That happened like about back home 10 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
And it was the vegetarian vegan. So it was like when the Lutherans split off from the Catholics, like they were more holy, and then vegans split off as their own sect.
Damn it.
And then and they started. It was basically Catholic, but not really. It was like better. So anyway,
It was Catholic light.
no, it was more like Catholic, but right. Like,
Dang. And we'll pursue that line of questioning later, folks. Damn
hey
it.
man, hey, I'm Catholic. What do you want? So anyway,
Damaging.
dude, whatever. Anyway, so my point is, like, even the vegetarian vegans started like wandering out of their rooms when my sister would throw on some bacon on the stove, and she would tell me the stories. It's like, oh yeah, bacon's so damn good, even the vegans come running.
Ya sabes.
Yeah, you already know. I shouldn't have even told you that story. Like, everybody already knows. See, ya
Right?
sabes.
Ya sabes.
Already. Why did I
already
even? I know. It was like, ya sabes. It's like Walter Mercado all over again.
Oh, damn it.
He already knows,
He
man.
already knows.
Like, it's already the stars. It's already set forth in the stars. Dude, bro, I went and watched the Netflix special.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah, con mucho amor.
Wasn't that crazy?
Yeah, the legend of Walter Mercado, bro.
Walter Mercado. I'm surprised you hadn't heard of him before.
Dude, I felt so ignorant. Like, this guy was everywhere. But I didn't watch novelas. I didn't watch Cristina. I was watching the Super Friends, man. Like, that was like old lady shit. In my hood, like, people were not watching that in the the neighbor kids. They'd have it on, but we would all go do that's my mom's watching her stories, let's go play or whatever. That was not something I sat around and watched. I would go home and watch my TV, and that had nothing to do with anything in my household, and even my friend's household. They're like, no, that's even too brown for us.
Oh,
so,
yeah, man.
No, but the dude was everywhere, dude. That was crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he reminded me of an old documentary about these two crazy old ladies that were relatives of, like, they were the Bouviers. They were related to Jackie Onassis or Jackie Kennedy, right? They're like high society, but they just went crazy in their old age. It was anyway. Yeah.
Oh shit!
The way he and then we looked him up on the internet.
Wow.
And we had thought he had died in 2012, and it turned out he didn't die until like last year, and he had this big comeback. Yeah, dude, crazy. Lin-Manuel Miranda was even like kneeling at this guy's altar. It was crazy, dude. Like he was almost a religious figure.
I know.
Bro. Anyway.
I know.
So.
I know.
Well,
and that's what we were talking about last week, with the information that you find out there on the internet. It's like, most of it will probably be correct, or even, some of it, but not all of it all the time. That's why you got to fact check this shit, because here we are thinking, oh yeah, well he died in 2012, and it turns out wasn't it interesting how in the story they were talking about how Walter Mercado lost access?
Yeah, to his own name. Yeah, right. Yeah, he lost his copyright and rights to use his own name.
I mean, how fucked up is that?
Hey, man, it happened to McDonald's. That's what happened with Ray Kroc and McDonald's.
Oh, shit. That's true, huh?
Yep. Yeah, it can happen. And guess what? They never got that shit back.
You know who else had that problem?
Who?
Prince.
Right. Oh, dude, but
that's
Prince was a fucking gangster, though. He was a gangster about that shit, dude. He went. Mm-hmm. That's why he changed his name into a symbol. Did you know that?
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not telling you anything. Ya sabes. So anyway.
Ya sabes.
But yeah, dude, he was a baller, man. He went and changed his name to a symbol. He's on, no, I'm still going to be making records. I'll just call myself the artist formerly known as, and I'm going to change my name into this thing that you can't copyright. And that'll be it. And I'll sell a fulfillion records. He did, man.
That's pretty gangster.
It is. The Love Symbol album is the shit, too, man. Blue Light. Oh, my God. Forget about it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. Morning Papers. That's my shit right there. Morning Papers. Oh, dang, I love that tune. Anyway, so, bro.
Yes.
I prepared for today. Guess what I just watched again?
Okay, dime.
Ya sabes. See, I'm not even going to tell you.
You watched more of Star Trek.
No. I finished that. I finished Star Trek.
Pues. Oh, okay. Yeah, you watched something else again today.
I watched something else. It's the ultimate Chicano primer. I went and watched.
Oh, she's gonna deliver.
No. Think again, man. Even better.
La Bamba.
No, sir. No, I'm talking about the real shit. The real.
Venus?
No.
Oh, Blood In, Blood Out.
Yes.
Yes. What the fuck then?
Blood In, Blood Out, man. Do you remember what the other? Do you remember what the other title of that movie is?
Blood Out.
Do you remember what the other title to that movie is?
Shit, hold on. Yeah, because there was another, like a little bullshit, like a subtitle.
No, it was released under two. It was released under two titles, two different titles. It was? Yes.
Well, all I remember. Oh, American Me.
No, dude, that's with Edward James Olmos, isn't it? American Me.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, there was Blood In, Blood Out, but then I can't remember the other. I can't remember the other name. Damn it.
It was Bound by Honor. That was the other name it was released again.
Okay,
so anyway.
I didn't even know that name.
Yeah, Vato. So anyway, Vatos Locos Forever.
By Honor. Vatos Locos Forever. Damn it, yo.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, fucking Blood In, Blood Out.
Yeah.
That movie.
A toda madre o desmadre.
Whole new level. Oh, man. Pura madre, man. Pura madre.
A toda madre o desmadre. Yeah, dude, that was my shit.
Oh,
anyway.
Man.
So I'm feeling a little like Miklo right now.
Oh, ándale, cabrón. Damn it. Damn it, Jay. That's pretty gangster of you.
Oh, I know, man. I'm so cholo now.
Did you have your
Because I
tall
watched it
can
in
and
a
your bag of
movie.
seeds and your...
Oh, dude, I was all
Oh,
set,
damn it.
man. I was all set.
Did you
Yeah.
have your tall can, your tall boy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. You know I did.
And your seeds next to you?
Yeah, man.
Damn it.
Yes. 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 Had to do it. Had to do
Dang,
it.
man. That takes me back. All those damn Chicanada movies from like the 80s and 90s and shit. Damn, man.
Yeah.
Like Zoot Suit. I watched Zoot Suit a few months back.
Oh, shit. Don't try to out pachuco me ese.
That's right.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
I need to watch that again. That's good.
Yeah,
Shit.
man.
Yeah, you need your primer every once in a while, man.
You do. You do. Sometimes you got to go back and like, update, refresh.
Oh
all
yeah,
that
hell
shit.
yeah. Yeah, you need a refresher course. It's like you got to go back and get your GED.
That's right. That's right. Or like continuing education.
Yeah, your continuing education.
I saw you know what else I saw just recently? I
What?
say George Lopez, man. He just did a new special on Netflix.
Yeah,
Damn, it's funny too, dude.
on Netflix.
Did you see
Yeah,
it?
dude. No, I haven't seen it yet, dude. George is the king, man.
Ah, yeah, he's
I can
chistoso el güey, man.
I can
Chistoso.
only hope to meet him one day. Yeah, dude, he's shit.
Yeah,
But you know what?
man.
Hey, you know what
Yeah.
though? No, you want to know something though? If I never meet him, man, fuck that guy. I hope he dies. No, I'm kidding.
That's fucked up. Damn, dude,
No,
that's fucked up.
No, that's the kind of line he uses. I'm just trying to be him. No
Oh,
mames, dude.
okay, you're just trying to.
I'm just trying to be
Okay,
it.
okay.
I'm channeling him right now through the spirit of Walter Mercado. I'm trying to bring the spirit of George Lopez in, and I'm using my attenuation through Blood In, Blood Out. See, I'm aligning all the Chicano chakras right now.
Okay, but did you light a red candle?
No, man, I didn't have that's what I'm saying. That's why I have to go through all these extra steps.
Oh, man.
Yes, sir.
Damn,
yes,
man. Well, if you had a red candle, this would already be over, but...
Gotta be done, man, but yeah.
Okay, well, next time.
No, the Ojo Mystico is a long drive, so I just figured, nah, chale.
Damn it. Jay?
Yes, sir.
I got pulled over this week, bro.
Oh, fucking shut up. Was it DWB or is it just because you don't have no tags again?
Pulled over.
Because, I got pulled over for no tags.
Okay, aquí está el pedo. Okay. I'm on the 110 freeway, driving east, minding my own business.
God damn it.
I wasn't swerving. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't doing nothing.
Nobody buys that shit.
I wasn't doing nothing. Okay, shut up. Let me tell my story. I wasn't doing nothing, right? The only thing that I was doing is I was driving, and then this pinche puerco. No, it wasn't even like that. Actually, I was driving. I was minding my own business. The chota was behind me, bro. He was behind me. And he's all running the placas y todo, I figured, right? And then he didn't put his lights on or anything. So I was just like, pues chale, I guess I'm good, right? So then he gets into like the express lane, right? And I think he was actually chasing after somebody that was like, doing something because he started like speeding. I said, rapidito. He was going fast. And I was like, ha, ha, ha. I dodged a bullet, cabrones. And then so I'm driving, la, 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 But then I guess maybe it was like a false alarm or lo que sea. I don't know. Maybe he was just trying to psych me out. I don't know. But like So I start going a little bit faster, thinking, okay, well I'm cool. So I start going a little bit faster, and then I see him out of the left side of my eye. I'm like, oh shit, he wasn't really chasing anybody. And then this fool, he comes out of the express lane, okay? And
Mm.
then he like swerves in between two or three cars, and then he boom, right on my culo, man. And then the lights go, roo, 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 roo. And I'm like, ¿qué chingados? All this pedo just for me? I'm just like,
He was
oh,
helping you usher in a new era, Eric. He was celebrating with you. All right.
it was some bullshit, man. It was some
Okay.
bullshit.
So
So like,
what did he catch you on?
so hold on, I pull over to the side, and he's like, get off at the on ramp. And I'm just like, what the fuck? He sounds like RoboCop and shit with the little, the speakers. So I just keep driving and keep driving and keep driving it. And like over here in Southern Cal, man, it's like if you miss a stop, you're gonna be driving for miles, right? So I'm just
Yeah.
driving, and this guy's behind me. I'm just like, fuck. Okay, so finally I pull over.
Mm.
And then I'm just sitting there and I'm just thinking, oh man, please be Raza. Please be Raza. Please be Raza.
No, no
And
such
he
luck.
was Raza.
Oh,
No, he
good.
was
All right.
Raza. He
Okay,
was
good.
Raza. Okay. And I'm like,
Cops hate it when you
man,
pull the fucking Rasa card on them, by the way.
no, but I didn't play the Raza card. I
Well,
didn't.
that's good. Yeah.
I'm just thinking, man, I hope this fool doesn't have something to prove tonight. Damn it.
Did you play Eric the
So
Coconut?
I did. I totally did. I totally did, right? We were joking about that last week, right? So he comes over to the passenger side, right? And in
We're
the
talking
inside
Star Trek
of the
with him.
car.
Go
Oh
ahead. Sorry.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
just
if I
interrupting.
would
I'm
have
sorry.
thought if I no, if I thought that would have helped, I would have. Nah, he goes over there, and in the passenger side uh, section, he sees all these big gulps and Wiener Schnitzel and fucking
Oh
Burger
my god.
King. You can't let chingado. He sees all this shit on the floor, and I just looked at
Oh.
him, and I looked at all that shit on the floor, and I was like, "Hi, officer. Is there something wrong? Is there a problem?"
Mm.
And he just looked at me, and he's like, "You realize why I stopped you, right?" And I was like, "Officer." Officer, I know I wasn't speeding. I know I wasn't speeding because I don't speed. In fact, people accuse me of driving too slow sometimes. And the guy looked at me, he's like, no, it wasn't for speeding. You weren't speeding. And I'm like, okay, I hope your webcam is on. And he was just like, I pulled you over because your tags are expired. And I'm like, oh, well,
Cabron. I
yes,
told.
of course.
Did I call that shit at the beginning or what? Did I call that shit? I
Course.
called it. I called it because you know why? The theme of tonight is ya sabes.
You did. But yeah, it's like all these tags are expired right now because you can't even go to the fucking DMV.
Yeah, right. True. Well, I just got
So
mine.
I
Yeah.
told him, I said, officer, I look, I'm not gonna lie. I know that these tags are expired, but I have a perfectly good reason. COVID-19. And he just looks at me like, oh, this will be good. That kind of look on his face. And I'm like, look, it's really very simple. I'm trying to buy this vehicle, but I can't get it to smog yet. And I can't do a transfer until I can get it smogged. It's, I mean, that's really it. I wish I had something more interesting to tell you. And he just looked at me and he's like, all right, can I see your driver's license, please? And I'm like, here you go, officer. Oh, and here's the update address card as well. And he just looked at me like, are you some kind of fucking nerd? Who the fuck carries their updated address card in their fucking wallet? They wait. And he all but snatches it from me and goes and runs it. He's all, well, I don't see that, you've got any problems or anything like that with this vehicle other than the fact that, the tags are expired. And I said, officer, look, I'm in the process of trying to get this car back on the road, cleaned up, everything. And he looks down and he sees all the fucking fast food, boxes and all this shit in there, and he's looking at me like, okay, look, I'm gonna give you a warning. I already put it in the system, but I'm gonna let you go. You need to get those tags. And I'm like, officer, thank you so much. I'm glad that you're out patrolling, taking care of the streets. And I'm over here rambling and saying all this bullshit, trying to thank him for his service. Y que la chingada. He's like, have a good day. He just walks off
away.
on me in mid-sentence.
Oh yeah, dude.
He just walks away.
You
And
gigantic fucking ass kiss.
I am Jay. I will kiss an ass, Jay.
Oh yeah, man.
I will kiss an ass. Why? Because I'm brown. And I don't need to fucking die over fucking car registration.
Get the fuck out of here, man. God damn it.
Hey, man.
Stop perpetuating that shit.
Hey,
God
I'm
damn.
just saying. I'm thankful that he was brown. No, but, I've gotten stopped by cops.
Yeah, because you're always riding fucking dirty on fucking loose placas. That's why you get pulled over, stupid. Fuck, I got pulled over for fucking bad placas, and I got a fucking mulligan.
Man. I mean,
shit. Everybody gets freaking pulled over for expired tags, man. That's what happens.
Well, all right.
Because he looked into the front and said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this Mexican." And then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna jam him up. I'm gonna fuck with him because he's got all the look. He's a big fucking fat ass. I'm gonna tell him to go on a diet first and foremost. That's gonna be my first advice to him." And then, look at all these rappers in this motherfucker's car. Look at this guy. Nah, fuck it. Because that's how this motherfucker conducts his day. Is just he looks inside cars and then decides whether he's gonna fuck with somebody based on the color of their skin and the content of their fucking wiener schnitzel bag.
Hey, look, I got that. Was it 6 chili dogs for $5 the other day?
Oh man,
that was some good eating right there.
Steer clear of the deals, bro. Steer clear of the deals. They're trying to kill us out here.
Those were good, though.
They're trying to kill us out here. Damn it, dude.
Jay, wait a minute.
Yes.
You're telling me these pork products stopped you too?
Yeah, man.
You got stopped too? The chotas stopped you for tags too?
Yeah, dude, it was crazy, man. They pulled me over. So it was weird. Like I was driving home from Oakland. I was with my mom, and so I was visiting my brother in Oakland. We were driving home, and so I'm driving along. It's dark along the freeway there, and then these lights light me up. And I'm like, oh shit. So I pull over, pull to the right, and then the lights go out. I'm like, the fuck? So I'm like, I thought I was getting pulled over, but I didn't see any blue. All I saw was red. So I go, wonder if it's just an emergency vehicle, and then they, the call was canceled maybe or something. So I'm driving, and then I get up behind this semi. So I go to pass the semi, and when I go to pass the semi, there go the lights again. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I get around, the big rig, and I go to pull over again, but then he turns the lights out. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this guy? And so then I hit another big rig, and I go around him again, and then he lights me up again. And I'm like, what the fuck? Am I getting pulled over or not? Is this a big fucking joke or what? So I pull around, then I finally just pull over. He leaves the lights on. And he rolls up, he steps up to the passenger side and he goes, I stopped you because you have expired tags. I'm like, yeah, I'm still waiting for the tags. It's all paid up. If you go look in the system, it's all paid up. And I've just been waiting on the tags because, it's just taking forever. And so he's all right. Well, why didn't you pull over when I first lit you up? I said, well, you lit me up and then you turned off your lights and then on the lights, off the lights. I was like, I didn't know what was going on. I thought you were an ambulance and maybe getting a call, or you're just trying to get me out of the way, or, sometimes these guys play practical jokes. And he's like, yeah, all right. He goes, I saw you pulling over. So then I turned out the lights. I'm like, oh, okay, rookie, you bush league motherfucker, leave the lights on, stupid. so a motherfucker knows. Anyway, whatever. He went, he ran it. I mean, can you believe this shit? Like, he gave me a fix-it ticket, so I had to send in $25, and I had to wait months for the county to send me that courtesy notice before the ticket was even filed, dude. It was crazy. So anyway, I just got it, so I have to send it. I have to send it in, and this happened way back in the end of February, like just before COVID hit, and so it was just the DMV being the DMV. Like, they were just late, like, sending me my shit. So anyway, just bad luck. So I got my tags like 4 days later after the guy pulled me over.
Of course.
And then they took until now, to like 5 months later, to even file the damn ticket.
Dang,
I'm like, get the fuck out of here with this shit, man.
Dang. So. Jay, do you remember back in the day when you got pulled over and you got that ticket from that cop that was saying your car was like green or
no, he said.
Remember that shit?
Yeah.
That was crazy. You went against the law, and Jay won. I remember you went down to the courthouse, and you're like, E-Dog, why don't you come with me to this damn court so I can fight this ticket? And I'm like, all right, shit. And then you had this whole defense and everything worked out. You had your ticket and everything, and wasn't that cop? He was saying some stupid shit, like your car was like a different color. Like, you asked him, like, "Hey, what color is my car?" And then he like answered the wrong fucking color, and then you're just like, "Nope, that's not the color of my car, Your Honor." And then you pull out like a slip that showed the actual color of your car, and then you had like a picture of your car and all that shit, and then the judge is like, "Fool, why are you giving this man a ticket?" And then you're like, huh. And then the judge is like, huh. And you're like, that's right. And then the judge was like, shh, get this mofo out of here. Next.
Is that how it went down? Wow. They've gotten so unprofessional in court. It's so unprofessional in court these days.
That's how I remember it. And then played golf later that week, right?
Yeah.
Right? You guys went and played golf or some shit. Went to the bar, threw some darts, right?
Me and the judge. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was good times. No, he was trying to.
You know what though? I gotta say,
he was trying to throw up some good, like extra evidence to the judge. No, Your Honor. As a matter of fact, I remember it just quite distinctly. We thought it was a white car at first, but then when we pulled over Mr. Jaydog here, it was clear that it was a light gray vehicle, and I was like, Your Honor, I have a dark purple car, and there's no way it's ever going to be mistaken for white. And the judge says, Officer, I think you may have pulled the wrong person over, and then he just dismissed it and que la chingada. So there you go.
Well,
good time.
That was bomb. I'm pretty sure we probably went out and celebrated because of that shit. But
Oh yeah, that was fun.
no, I gotta tell you, I just, I probably never even said this to you, but I want to thank you for inviting me to that because before that,
Well, you're welcome, Eric.
well,
It was
no,
my
no,
pleasure.
no, I'm serious. This is serious shit here because when I was younger, I used to just think, oh, okay, pues, if you get a fucking ticket, then just fucking pay it y ya and shut the fuck up and, así sale las cosas, that's how shit is. But when I went with you and you were like, no, Your Honor, that's not the color of my fucking shit. Tell this motherfucker what color my shit is. And then the judge was like, huh. And then you were like, huh. And then
That's
you
not how it went down, man.
then you showed him the registration and then he was like, huh. And then you were like, yup. And then he was like, all right. No, but that message,
bro.
that experience, it taught me a lot. It did because it's
so
like
stupid.
I know, but that's the thing. A lot of people they just take that shit for granted, and you can fight a ticket. You can fight a ticket. Sometimes the cops don't even fucking show up.
Hey, bro, I fight every ticket just on principle now. Mostly, you want to know why?
Tell me
why. When I found out that most, especially speed limits inside the city,
yeah,
most speed limits are not set because it's unsafe to travel above that speed. They're set because the loudest old lady in the neighborhood knew a council person or made the biggest stink or put together a stupid ass coalition and got the speed limit changed. These are the crankiest motherfuckers in the cul-de-sac on the residential street or whatever. Yeah. And in the neighborhood, they're the ones that start the housing, the HOAs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The housing associations. These are the old motherfuckers that collect dues, and they get a little bit of power, and then they become the grand marshals of the fucking neighborhood and shit.
Dang.
So, yeah, when I found out that most speed limits are actually illegally set and they become speed traps, then I was like, okay, I need to fight every ticket just on principle now. So I fight every ticket. Yeah. I fight it. Yeah. They make you pay the damn fee anyway. They make you pay the bail anyway now. Like you used to be able to fight it in court, and then they would decide, and then if they got a judgment, then you would have to pay the fine. Yeah. But now they make you pay the bail. They call it bail now. Stupendejos. Bail. But there's no bail anymore. I wonder what happens. There's no bail. Like that's going out. I wonder they're gonna change it to a court fee now, cabrones. And so, but they make you pay it first, then you have to go fight it to get it back. Yeah. But it didn't used to be like that. Damn. Man. I'm gonna fucking end this podcast right now, and I'm gonna call my fucking congressman.
Ándale.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. A huevo. Yeah, vatos locos forever.
Forever.
Forever. A toda madre o desmadre.
Ándale.
Hey, man. So, hey, dude, bro, when we come back from the break, I want to talk about the difference in treatment based on skin color and tone of voice, man. I thought that was kind of an interesting shit that you brought up. And then I also want to talk about like what makes a Latino. Like what?
Shit!
Like when does that shit count?
Dang.
I've got Miklo on the brain, man. I've got that shit. I've got a weirdo blonde, blue-eyed Mexican on the brain. I just watched Blood In, Blood Out, man. I'm sorry.
Shit.
It's been marinating. It's been marinating.
Well, then let's get into it.
And and Walter Mercado. While we're at it, shit, man. Let's just call it what it is, okay?
Dang, that guy.
That guy, he was. There was no one more güero than that guy.
Oh man, güerito, pero güerito el cabrón.
Güerito, pero más güerito. All right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's talk güeros after the break, man. After the break. Taco Friday and the Taco Friday podcast. Man, that was an extended break. I know it's like just a matter of seconds for the listeners, man, but god damn it, it's a fucking batalla with you and your technology and your fucking phone.
Oh,
This is what happens, Eric, when you go and shack up with the hookers, man. You can't.
What? Wait a minute. Just because this is called a hotel doesn't mean that I'm with hoes.
You're at the no-tell motel, motherfucker.
I'm at the no-tell motel. Hell yeah, thought you do.
I did. Ya sabes.
Ya sabes.
I did already
Damn
know.
it,
Shit.
Damn it,
Well,
I do
fuck.
already know, sucker.
Who do you think collects the money?
I do.
Yo, fucking padrote. All right, so
Dale.
so bro was watching the Blood In, Blood Out.
Yes.
Poor Miklo rises to the fucking status of El Mero Chingon, and dude, like you start at the whole movie watching him get his ass kicked, and then subsequently kicking his dad's ass, and his dad's this white guy. So they set up the white guy for fucking evil right on the front end, and Miklo's having to deal with that shit for the entirety of the movie. And I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's scratching wounds, man. That's all I'm saying. Scratching wounds.
Damn
Bro,
it.
there are benefits to lighter skin.
That's true.
In the Mexican community, man. Like lighter skin.
Oh, yes. Para mejor la raza, cabrón.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But then but if you go and read Carlos Santana's biography that he wrote, and it's a thick book, man, but I it's a good read, dude. And
did you say good weed?
Good read, man. See, I'm literate,
okay.
and you're just a fucking anyway. I know you got all excited and shit, huh, for a minute.
Well, I mean, it is Friday. I mean, damn it. I'm
shit.
California dreaming right now. Shit.
Oh shit. Okay, so
damn it.
Hey man, I'm not trying to, undo the will of the public. They made that shit legal, but damn, man, calm the fuck down. So
hey,
no, my point was he referred to, he grew up, real small Mexican town, right, like Mexico, and they referred to the men and women around his little village referred to real Mexicans as mas indio. If you were, the more indio you are, that makes you more Mexican.
So the more nopales you down.
the more cactus you are aligned with. No, it's that fucked up multicolored corn. The more connected you are to that shit, and the more your skin resembles maize, I think.
Damn,
but the dark, but not like the yellow or the white corn, the purple corn, dude.
Damn.
That makes you a real Mexican.
Damn. That's one of the things about La Cultura, man, where they still they still have some of that colonial bullshit going on of like, oh, he's got light skin, he's got light eyes, oh, he's so pretty, oh, he's so handsome, you know. And then when the kid comes out all dark and shit, the grandparents or the tias are like, oh well, he'll be a good worker,
Oh
and
fuck!
he's gonna be really strong. And que la chingada, you know, I'm like, really, really, cabronas? They're
He'll
trying to
be a
find nice
good
shit to.
worker.
Well,
No,
they're
fuck that.
trying to.
He'll know how to dance. He'll have
They're,
sabor. You know, especially
they're
if
trying
she's
to find.
if it's a girl, you know, she'll know how to get down a little bit. But like the more prieta she is, like the more soul, right? That shit is the same in the U.S., bro. That
Damn,
shit
dude.
is the same in the U.S. Like if you're dark skinned, you're just automatically like you got hops, so you can play ball,
Oh my god.
and you've got more soul. Like you just have more music in you because the darker your skin, the more music you got. Dude, that is
You know
crazy.
what? You
It's
know
true,
what?
dude.
I mean,
Tell me
really?
that's tell me that's not the prevailing fucking opinion.
Oh, that's definitely the prevailing opinion. But you know what? I think that you know, I think that that's part of the cultura that I'd love to see change and evolve into something different. Because to me, that's just being racista, man. I mean, ah,
Is it racist when it's against your own people?
I don't even know. Is it?
I don't think it
I
is,
don't
man.
know. I mean, I guess.
I don't think it is, Vato. I think
Oh,
it's just what it is, man.
no, I don't know. I mean, it's some bullshit. I'll tell you that. I don't know if it's technically racism, but I mean, you know what? Like my grandpa, like he was real prieto, man. I mean, pero
Yeah.
prieto el güey, you
So
know.
he was a real Mexican. He was a
Oh
real.
man, my grandpa, shit. You know, it's funny that you're talking about like Latinidad and like skin tone and how people get treated based on their skin tone. Because my grandpa, he came out real prieto, you know.
Yeah.
And my great grandfather, he used to treat my grandpa like shit, dude.
Mm.
Like fucking shit. In fact, he used to accuse my great grandma of like fucking around, you know, with negros and shit, you know. It's like, oh, pues, ¿por qué andas aquí con negros, cabrón? You know, all this stuff. And, you
Wasn't
know, they
that
used
just
to,
kind of wait? Wasn't that kind of just like a way of like wasn't that ubiquitous? Didn't everybody accuse all the women of
uh,
fucking around?
I don't
Anyway,
know,
I think that
but
happened a
my
lot,
grand
bro.
my grandpa used to get his ass beat just for breathing, you know, to
All
the
kids
point.
got their ass beat though, all the time.
No,
Yeah.
nah, his siblings didn't get it the way he did,
No.
and everyone will tell you as much.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
Just
fucked up.
just because he was dark, huh?
Yeah, man, por ser prieto, man, fuck that.
What
He
about
got the.
salsa music? They're always bringing up La Prieta Negra. Like she
Oh,
was like,
see,
see, that's
see.
some extra special shit.
Oh,
That's
totally.
not
When they start
bad.
talking about la mulata y que la chingada,
Yeah,
la
La
negra,
Mulata.
la
Yeah.
prieta, you know, tiene tumbao and all that shit. Like, you know, she knows how to wag that ass. And, you know,
she
it's like,
she
mm,
knows how to drop that ass. The
she knows how to
tumbao,
drop
man.
what she's working with.
What is that
Yeah, man.
tumbao?
Hell yeah.
The
I
fuck is
mean, it
up with that
every,
shit, man? They're always talking about La Prieta Negra.
or they're always talking
Tencoro,
about,
que con quereco, La Prieta, que con quereco.
or they're always talking about mi negra.
Yeah,
Like,
La
¿a dónde está mi
Negra.
negra? No, not
Yeah.
la negra.
Yeah,
Mi
mi
negra.
negra.
¿Dónde está mi
Yeah.
negra?
Yeah, I'm coming
You
back to
know?
see my negra because I didn't come all this way to fucking
Yeah.
throw on some good ass fucking salsa and
Hell
not
yeah.
see mi negra.
Hell
So
yeah.
bring that bitch to me.
Yep. Because
Bring her forth.
there's gonna be some sweating going on
Yeah.
tonight. And I'm
Yo,
partially
dude.
talking about the dance floor,
Yeah,
but
no shit.
I might be talking about other things.
Other
Ooh,
things, yeah.
other things.
Brought on by the extra heat of the of
Eh,
80%
The,
80%
the,
humidity.
the heat, the calor
Bro,
of the
in
Caribbean.
in uh in in Puerto Rico, man, there I don't notice this. It's, of course, I'm not Puerto Rican, so I mean I can't speak to like the deep fucking magic on that shit. But
Yeah.
there are so many different shades of skin tone that are all just Puerto Rican, you
Oh
know?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, and it's just it seems more like widely accepted. Like on the West Coast, man, if you're light skin or if you're white skin and you're speaking Spanish or whatever, it's like a fucking novelty, you
Yeah.
know? It's
That's
it's
true.
it's like it's Sábado Gigante, like, we got to feature that shit, you know?
Sábado gigante.
it's
Hell
we
yeah.
get it's a featured fucking moment.
Hell
Everybody
yeah.
wants to show off the whitey that speaks Spanish or rolls the tortillas a certain way, man. It's kind of a trip.
Right.
But
Right.
that shit ain't shit on the East Coast. It's like, oh man, yeah, you must be
Oh
Puerto Rican, and they'll just let that
yeah.
shit go. Yeah, it's like it's not even
Totally.
totally different mentality toward that. I mean, from my perspective, I mean, again, I don't know the deep magic on that shit, but
Oh yeah, there's such a mixture of different cultural influences where you can have the same two parents, you know,
yeah,
and I'm talking about the Caribbean. I mean, in the Caribbean, things are a little bit different over there. But
yeah,
like in
yeah,
the Caribbean, you can have the same two parents bust out with a bunch of kids, and each one of those kids has their own unique phenotype. I mean, one of
hmm
them can come out really, really like fair skinned, but like their hair is really, really kinky and like, really curly. And then you can have a girl or a boy come out, you know, real prieto, but
hmm
with like real straight hair,
yeah, it's a trip.
and it's just like all these interesting combinations,
Dude, I've seen
you know.
redheaded motherfuckers with freckles, the
Oh,
busting out with
yeah.
that
Oh,
fast fucking Puerto
man.
Rican Spanish that
You know
nobody
what?
understands unless you're Puerto Rican or from New
You know what?
York.
I ain't gonna
Like,
lie. I ain't gonna lie. Red haired Mexicanas with freckles? Oh, olvídate, man. Forget it.
yeah, but you like the wedding
Ay.
man. You like the wedding
No, I've
with
always liked
the
güeritas. I can't complain. I can't deny.
yeah,
I can't
yeah, yeah.
deny.
You like that shit. You like that
But
shit.
I
You
will
like
tell
that
you, some of
poly
those
purebred shit.
I do, but you know what? Some of those Creole looking girls from like Louisiana por allá that look
Mm.
like café con leche. Ay, papi.
Ay, cabrón.
Ay, cabrón.
Ay, cabrón. Shit.
Oh, heck yeah,
What
dude.
the what the fuck is that, man? That's like cross cultural. It's like it's completely Eurocentric. You gotta if you're from Europe, like your shit's just better. Fuck up. What the fuck is up with that, man? It's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
man. That's some crazy shit, you know.
Is it
You
a
know what's so
reputation
interesting?
thing? I mean, I'm not trying to start a fucking hashtag. I want to sit here and talk shit. I mean,
Oh
you and me, you
shit.
know me. I mean, I'm not trying to fucking start a damn strike. You know what I mean? You
Damn
know
it,
what I
Jay.
mean? I'm just
Like,
not that. I'm not that kind of guy. So I'm just
damn it. Okay, so
I got fucking work in the morning, man. It's like
I gotta work in the morning.
you, I got the fucking rents due, man. But
Damn
you
it.
know, it's like it, it's like dark skinned people got a reputation problem or what? I mean, what the fuck? It's crazy.
What do you
It's
mean? ¿De
crazy.
qué? ¿De qué?
Well, I mean, it's like why do all the light skin cultures have such a great reputation and all the dark skin cultures don't have a great reputation? It's crazy.
Oh man, you're talking all kinds of shit tonight. You know what? Damn it.
No, man. But then
Nah,
hold on.
man.
But there's benefits to having. what I'm saying is, it's not. That's just like a general population kind of fucking sentiment. But then, like, there are scenarios where, like, in the neighborhood, if you don't have darker skin, you're not considered like part of the fucking club. You know what I mean? It's
Oh
just,
yeah.
you
Well,
know,
that's
what
kind of
I'm saying?
true.
That it
Yeah.
goes the other way too, is what I'm saying. You know, like, if
Yeah.
you don't, if you're
Sometimes.
not, if you're not of a certain melanin freaking like content, like, you're just, I'm sorry, bro, you're not in. You know,
Damn it.
you're not fucking in the club. Okay, I
If
know
you
you
don't
might
look like
want to
tontos
be.
style, then damn it.
It's like, where's
Damn
fucking?
it.
If I don't look like fucking Juan Valdez y su burro, you know, like, it's just,
Did you say
you're gonna,
burro, Jay? Burro,
oh, burro,
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 burro. Ha
burro,
ha
ha
ha.
ha ha. Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah.
Jay,
Oh
¿qué
yeah.
dijo el burro?
Ha ha ha.
Okay. Just checking.
Just checking. ¿Qué
Just
dijo el
checking.
burro? Ha
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 ha.
ha. Cabrón.
Oh, the fucking laughing burro.
Bro, we got to do that music video we've been talking about for
Oh,
years.
hell yeah, dude. Yeah, we need to get Pitbull, and we need to
Hell
fucking put
yes.
together the burro video.
Hell
Bro,
yes.
that shit will go
And
viral.
Terry, if you're listening to that shit, I'm sorry. I know you're going to be singing burro, burro, burro for like the next 3 days. I suggest you
Crap.
drink a margarita and get 8 hours of sleep. You should be okay by day
Yeah, call us in the morning.
2. And just call Jaydog in the morning. Okay, sorry. I just had to get that out. I know that's like a subliminal like suggestion to her. All of a sudden she'll be like walking around burro, 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 ha ha ha.
Oh
Man.
man, dude, that
Damn it.
shit will go viral. We need to make a TikTok.
It is. We need to do that sooner than later because,
Oh
man, I think
yeah.
we just unleashed the genie out
Oh,
of the
we
bottle.
did. Let the genie out of the bottle.
Damn it.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah,
Damn
dude.
it. You know what? I think that skin tone and all that stuff is it's tricky. Like in a family, especially
Yeah.
like yeah, because like like if you're in a family and you know you got a bunch of siblings and you come out all prieto and the other siblings come out fairer than you, pues there's gonna be pleito. Why?
Yeah.
Because you know, I
The
mean,
mailman's kid. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, or vice versa, you know,
Yeah.
or but see the thing about it is like you're
The
always
kid's a
gonna have
mailman?
people.
What do you mean vice versa?
Well, I'm just damn milkman,
What
milkman.
Oh fuck! There is
The
no
milkman.
milkman.
Oh, there's no
Fuck.
milkman. I mean the panadero. Fuck it. The churro guy. I
Panadero's
don't
kid.
fucking know shit. You're the panadero's kid, fucker. I don't know.
Oh, fuck. Who you been fucking
Damn it.
into the mate?
Damn it.
Fuck.
I know, right?
She's been out back with the burros. All right.
But you know what?
What?
You know that kind of reminds me. I've been doing a lot of research recently, Jay.
Oh shit!
On my family árbol, on my family tree cover.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. You know what? I wanted to talk about that. Let's take a break, and when we come back, yeah, the genealogical purity test.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah. Speaking of purity tests, like, how real a Mexican are you? Oh,
hell yeah,
man. No, I'm really interested to hear about your genealogy, man. I know you've been waiting to unleash it on me. Genealogy's yeah, it's a pretty interesting topic, man. And I know you can go deep and far because of how many, branches and forks there are to a genealogical history, man. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'd be interested in hearing what you found out. All right. Let's take a break. Let's learn about it all after the break. All right. Taco Friday podcast, and we're talking about your sordid past, Eric. Eric,
Oh yes.
Eric, I've got one question. Who's fucking who?
Oh shit. Well, according to my genealogical research,
Oh,
everyone's
shit.
porking everyone.
Oh, nice. Oh, pork. See, even they prefer pork chorizo in your
Oh,
fucking genealogy. See how I
here we
brought
go.
that all the way? I brought it full
Damn it.
circle, Vato.
That,
Brought it
that,
full circle.
that was very feng
Yes.
shui, Jay.
I turned that to the east.
It's very balanced, cabrón. Damn
I know.
it.
I put the kitchen up front and pa' que
Right?
la friega. All right.
With all the Eastern exposure, y que la chingada.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
wanted to make sure your pork chorizo got the maximum amount of fucking chi.
Oh. Right. You put the chi in my chorizo.
I know exactly. The chingado. All right, dude.
You
Tell
put the
me
chi in chingado. That's hilarious.
what did you find out, man? What did you find
Oh
out?
man, I'm all fucked up, bro. I'm
Oh
all
no.
up.
Is it all that you hoped it wouldn't be?
You know what? Genealogy's a trip, bro.
Oh, tell me about it.
Trip. You know what's so funny? You get these people that are like, "Oh man, I'm 100% this, I'm 100% that," you know, and then they get
Nobody's
on
100%
Ancestry.
shit.
I know, right? They get on Ancestry, and then they take the little swab and shit, and they like run it around the inside of their mouth and shit, and like getting all the cheek mocos from the
Right, man. I
inside
don't I
on the
don't need
thing.
all the fucking particulars, dude.
Oh, pues,
Just like you send it a test and then it comes back
yeah,
and it tells you shit. Okay. Let's
yeah.
let's skip all the fucking disgusting details
Oh,
about the
pues.
mocos in your mouth
Oh, okay.
and get to the
Pues.
interesting shit.
Well, okay. So, all right. I've been looking at. Okay, so I don't know if you've ever been on Ancestry.com where like you got to start building a tree. All right. So what you do when you get on Ancestry.com is you got to start with somebody, right? And so I figured I'm gonna go back as far as I like know for a fact. Like I met this person. So I met my grandpa.
Mm.
And so I put his information in there because I know for a fact where he lived, where he died. I know who his children were. Well, I thought I knew who his children were. All
Is
this
this
stuff.
all is this all before you sent in the swab? Or
No.
was it
Mira.
concurrent?
No. I didn't even do that. I just because I don't believe in that. I don't want to do that. And I'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
philosophical
there's some
thing. Huh?
pleito in there. But
Are you
no.
afraid they're gonna come back and they're gonna find out what happened to that old lady?
Damn,
Eric, be
dude,
honest.
hey, shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up, man. Nah, just kidding.
Eric, your secret is safe with us,
Oh,
and
okay.
that nobody's ever gonna find that fucking rug. It has been burned.
The one that's under the desk.
Oh,
That one. The one that nobody ever saw.
hey, you're not supposed to talk about this. See, you're already fucked it up. You
I'm
let
already
the cat out of the bag.
I let the cat out of the bag
Yeah.
already. Damn it.
Dude.
No, but you know what? I was doing it like traditional style, working on my tree, and then I put my grandma on there, and then like so one of the first things that used to freak me out when I was a kid was like the whole idea of fucking common law marriage. What the fuck? Common law fucking marriage.
Yeah,
I
man,
mean,
it's a perfect scenario for Mexicans, man. Like
oh,
you
straight up,
stick it
it was
out long
invented
enough.
for Mexicans.
It was, man, to
It was.
legitimize. It's like to legitimize 9 years of
Basically,
you just hang out together long enough that
right?
you're married.
Right?
Common law.
The basic concept of a common law marriage is
Oh,
I've been
man.
hanging out with this woman for 7 years or more,
Yeah.
cohabitating,
Yeah.
and I never actually put a ring on her finger, but in some states,
Yeah.
we're married.
Do they still? What are the states that still create common law marriage? I'm gonna look it up while you're talking. I'm gonna
Look it up
find
right
out.
now.
I'm gonna
Okay.
look it up.
Yeah, no, there are a
All
few
right.
states, man, still that have common law marriage, you know?
Mm.
And I'm just like, what if I was living with somebody, but I didn't like that motherfucker? I mean,
Mm.
are we just automatically married?
Mm.
I mean, damn it.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
because I've known people like that, you know, men and women, they live together in the same house, but it's like they don't really click. But are
Mm.
they just automatically married? I'm being funny. But I mean, the thing is, common law marriage is a thing. And what's interesting in the state of California is you can't start a common law marriage here. Okay.
Mm.
You can't
Right.
live with somebody for 7 years or more in
Okay,
California
wait. Now
and
I
have it
just
be
found
common
out.
law.
Look, the myth. There's a common misperception that if you live together for a certain length of time, 7 years is what many people believe. You are
Hmm.
common law married. This is not true anywhere in the United States, according to unmarried.org.
What do they say?
Ah, cabrón. I don't know. I'm reading. Keep going. Keep going.
All right. So,
Keep going.
anyway, the whole thing about common law marriage, as far as I understand it, and maybe this other website's got some shit that I don't, but I mean, it's like you
Mm-hmm.
people have used that as like a basis of like saying, well, we're hitched, we're married, we're a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, I was encountering stuff like that in my own tree, you know. I was finding relatives that I thought, oh, okay, well they were married. And then I was doing the research and I'm like, these motherfuckers never got married. Where's the marriage certificate?
Mm.
And I started like looking for marriage certificates, and then I started looking for death certificates, and then Social Security. It's a web, man. It's a freaking nebulous ass web
Mm.
of all this infrastructure people weave in and out of, bro.
Mm.
Like I was finding like old fucking draft cards for
Oh
people.
shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I was finding draft cards for people, and these are people that never went to the fucking military. I know for a fact. It's like, oh, are you a fucking draft dodger? Did you go hang
Oh.
out in Canada for 10 minutes? What the hell? Were you a
Oh
conscientious
shit.
objector? I mean, that's some interesting shit right there.
Mm.
Another thing I started finding a lot of, bro, I had no idea how many miscarriages people were having on the regular.
Oh, bro.
Oh
Kids
my
be dying,
God. Oh my
dude.
God.
Infant mortality is was a problem, man. We take that
Oh
shit for
my.
granted. Healthy babies, we take that shit for
Yeah.
granted now. Like kids just would be like you would just have more kids so that you would
Yeah.
have more survivors and more workers for your farm, dude. Like,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
it was crazy. And women would just shrug that shit off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they would
just be
just
like, oh, well, that one didn't make it. Chale.
yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what they were silently going through, that's
Oh my
but yeah,
God.
they was like, oh yeah, well, you had another brother, but he died at birth or whatever,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, and that would
And that,
happen two, three, four times. It was common. Oh yeah.
oh, yeah. And that gets
Not to
hella tricky
mention,
sometimes.
miscarriages and all that shit. Oh
Oh,
yeah, dude.
well,
Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah. And then not to even mention the babies that are born, they live for maybe like a week or two, and
Right.
then they
And then
just
they
don't
die.
make it. you
Yeah.
know. So I
Yep.
found a whole bunch of those, man. And
Mm.
I'm like, oh my God. I mean, this would have been like a great great uncle or a great great aunt of mine,
Right, right.
or, and it's just like, wow, trip out.
Right.
So
Fíjate,
that was,
I found okay, states that recognize common law marriage,
yeah,
there are a bunch. Dude, they're like 3,
yeah,
6, 9, 12,
yeah,
15,
it's a thing.
16 states recognize it. But check it out. Here's how your common law.
Ándale, okay.
If you live in one of the above states, California is not one, but
Uh-huh.
Texas is. Ah,
Uh-huh.
cabrón.
Ah, cabrón.
Ah, cabrón. Montana, what a shock. All
Yep.
right. So if you live in a state that does recognize common law marriage, if you live in one of those above states and you quote unquote hold yourself out to be married by telling the community you are married, see, chingal, this shit would work for 90% of the fucking couples we've met in the past,
Mm-hmm.
bro. All right. But
Yep.
if you tell the community that you are married and you call each other husband and wife and you use the same last name and then you file joint income tax returns and
Uh-huh.
all that shit,
Mm-hmm. Ahí
you
está el
can have a
pedo.
common law marriage for and then it varies a little bit by each state, but
Yep.
then and that makes
Yep.
you legally married, and you're legally married in every way even though you never obtained a marriage license. And then if
Mm-hmm.
you choose to end it, then you have to get a divorce even though
Yes.
you never had a wedding. So
Yes.
then what that means is then in these states, if you've been living together but you don't want to have all the batalla that goes into divorce if you want to break up, then you have to have a contract on file somewhere with somebody that
Mm-hmm.
says we are individuals like cohabitating, but we have no intention of being married, being considered husband and wife. This
Mm-hmm.
bitch ain't shit to me, and I ain't shit to her. Fuck
Okay.
that shit. What's her
Okay.
shit is her shit. What's my shit is my shit. And
Right.
on paper, and then you gotta go file that shit. And
Right.
it is like on you to declare that you're
Right.
not together. You know,
And that right there,
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
the reason why that man I was telling you about finally decided to officially marry
Mm,
that lady that he had been with for all those years is
yeah.
because he didn't want all the pleito amongst all the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Because she had said that she was going to claim that they were common law married.
Oh yeah, but that ain't gonna work here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So he was
Mm-hmm.
just like, look, let's just nail this down so there's not all kinds of pleito on the back end of this. I don't want people to be arguing, trying to figure shit out when I'm gone. So I might as well make it legal, right? And
Mm.
that was one of the interesting things that I've been finding with this genealogy
All
is
right, so
that, you know,
getting back.
yeah,
Yeah, because that's interesting. That's interesting to me. So sorry, I didn't mean to
yeah,
interrupt you. I mean to.
yeah. No, I just that's fascinating stuff about this genealogy. But Ancestry.com brings it to a whole other level, bro. They're starting to add the hot sauce to this shit because
Mm,
now, getting back to what we are talking about with the swab in the mouth y todo,
mm-hmm.
now you can be working on your family tree, right?
Yeah,
And then as you're searching through different documents and different things, all of a sudden little hints pop up. These little hojas, these little leaves pop up
yeah,
on your tree, and they're like, "Oh,
right.
hey, we think we found somebody that might be related to you." And then it could be somebody who is developing a tree that's similar to yours. And if you have people in your tree that match up with people in their tree, then you can start like sharing information. But aquí está el pedo. There's people now that are getting the DNA test, right? And they're
Yeah,
like, maybe they were adopted, maybe their parents died in an accident, they got abandoned. Just well, there's a whole bunch of reasons why people would want to do this DNA stuff. But bro, people are starting to find out that they're from different cultures, different countries, different religions. They're starting to find out that their parents aren't really their parents. They're starting to find out all kinds of crazy shit, bro.
is that a good thing or a bad thing? Do you think?
Well, I don't know, man, because you can. I mean, some people, I guess they would be very welcoming. They'd want to know, like, hey, who's connected to my shit? But then other people, they might be kind of like, hey, what the fuck do you want? Who the fuck are you all of a sudden? You know?
Yeah, but do
And
you
it's
have to really reach out to these people, or is
well,
there
no, no,
value just knowing? You don't
you
have to
don't have
reach
to.
out to them.
No, you don't have to. But what's interesting is I've had several people that have contacted me, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, well your family tree matches up with my family tree," and I'm like, "Well, who the fuck is this?" So I start
Mm.
talking to them, and we start comparing notes, and I'm like, "Damn!" So I'm related to you like 4, 5, 6 generations ago. We're like third or fourth cousins, and it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But here's one more thing that's really interesting. Now, I was going to share this with you because I think, Jay,
Mm.
now I'm not going to tell everybody your last name, but
Mm.
I think you may want to go to this website and do a
Mm.
little bit of research. If you
Mm.
go, now, if you live in California,
Mm.
then you go to the California State Controller's Office
Oh, yeah.
website and look for unclaimed property. And
Yeah,
if you
bro.
look in this database,
I have some. I looked there. I
oh,
looked
you
there.
did?
Yeah, I looked there.
Okay,
I've got
okay.
like a couple $100 waiting for me. But the thing is,
Dale.
I already filed
Yeah.
to get it back, and they said, "Nah, fuck your mother. You can't have it back."
What?
Yeah, they
Why?
just dangled
What'd they
it out there
say?
like I care. I can't remember what the reason was, but
What?
yeah, cause Jen went and filed that on my behalf. But yeah, they couldn't
Uh-huh.
send it to me because it was, I don't know, fregada. That's probably the reason
What?
they listed. They had some,
Wow.
yeah, they had some, some 40 something Mexican lady working in the office, and she's all fregada and just sent it out.
Dang.
You you know how they are at the state.
Oh, hell yeah. Bro, I was looking over here and I found like some old I had a claim in here for some old
Yeah.
stock, bro.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. From like a
Wow.
long ass time ago.
Damn, really?
Yeah, dude, I
What
think
was
I
the
came
company? Was it
up.
bankrupt?
I'm not gonna talk about it here, but
No.
just no, they're still around, bro. They're
Oh shit.
they're alive and kicking.
Oh fuck, man, you better run to the bank because
I
everybody's gonna
know,
go
right?
bankrupt after this bullshit disease.
Oh hell yeah, dude. I gotta go get my papeleo filed on the quick. But yeah. No,
Don't you
so
have to be
one
documented in order to get this?
oh shit.
I'm
Oh
just fucking.
well
I'm just
shit
fucking. I'm just
in that
fucking with you.
in that case. But you know what else is funny? Mira
What?
Jay. Okay. So like, okay, now I'm brown as fuck. All right. So
Yeah, you are.
when you
God
look
damn
at
it. Oh,
when you
that's
look at
boy, is that the truth?
when you look at my family tree, man, when you actually look at some of my cousins and my tios and my tias and all that
Yeah,
shit, you see
yeah.
like these birth certificates that were filed, right? And then also death
Mm-hmm.
certificates. And when you look there and you look at like where it says like race or raza or like nationality, lo que sea,
Mm-hmm.
whatever,
Mm-hmm.
bro, there's no consistency.
No.
And this is where it ties back in with what you're saying about skin tone and all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff, because
Mm-hmm.
it's like there are people that I straight up know you. I mean, we're cousins, but on
Mm-hmm.
their certificate it says that they're Caucasian.
Well, you know why that
No, hold
a
on,
lot of
hold on, hold,
go
hold
ahead,
on,
go
hold on.
ahead,
There's
go, go.
one more thing I was gonna say. And then on their sibling, their immediate sibling, born a year or two later, it straight up says Mexican.
Mm.
And I'm like, what the hell? There's no
Well,
consistency. Okay,
you
vale gas.
you can list still. There's like white and then white not Hispanic as
Yeah,
choices on
yeah,
some of these ethnicities, like on the pull down menu.
yeah,
Like it's a trip. Like
yeah,
white does white include Hispanic? Well, yeah, if you're talking about Hispaniola.
yeah, yeah.
Hispania,
Right.
Hispania. Then yeah, man. I
Hispania,
mean,
exactly.
I can, then I can understand, you know,
Yeah,
being Hispanic, being considered white and passing for white or whatever.
yeah.
Um,
What?
yeah, Mexican is like its own race. I don't know, man. I'm not buying that shit either. Like,
I,
what the fuck? When
you
did
know
the
what,
fuck did that happen?
bro?
Like,
Next time you come by,
Mm-hmm.
I will show you some of this shit, and you're gonna be fucking surprised because you're gonna be like, what the fuck? This guy is related to this guy, and it has the same shit, and
And I think
there's
on
no
some of these, birth certificates, if it was before a certain year,
yeah
if they did list Mexican, it
yeah.
said like "damn dirty" in front of it, and
Damn
because
it. Well,
they were redlining back then.
but you know what though? That you make a good point because these a lot of times if you're born in a hospital, who fills
Mhm.
out the fucking certificate?
Yeah, the
Well,
nurse.
the nurse or a doctor or a
Yep.
clerk or somebody, and all they're gonna go off of is what they see, unless they
Yeah.
specifically ask you or your surname.
True.
You know, so that's a whole thing, man. It's this genealogy stuff is fucking fascinating. But
It's
one last
Ellis
thing though,
Island shit.
hell yeah. This one
Mm.
last thing though that I want to share is that it's fascinating to me because there's a thing called intestate succession that is fascinating to me. I mean, it blows my mind. Like, and this happens with Latinos all the fucking time, and it fucking just drives me nuts. Latinos don't like to talk about death, okay? I
Well,
mean,
they
unless
do
it's
on
the fucking
November 1st and
Llorona.
2nd.
Well, yeah, unless it's fucking Dia de
They
los
have a
fucking Muertos.
whole day dedicated to that shit.
Well, shit, maybe that's when I need to have these conversations. But I mean, generally, it's like Latinos don't want to fucking talk about death because they're like, oh, if I talk about death, it's gonna bring it closer to me. It's like,
Yeah.
motherfucker, you're gonna be dead eventually anyway. And so they don't like to talk about death. They don't like to talk about
No.
life insurance. They
They
don't.
sure do.
I mean,
They love to talk about death at the fucking car wash that they're throwing because
damn it. But that's true though. That's true, man.
Junior just fucking died.
Yeah, man. I mean, how many times have you been to a let help us bury so and so car wash? You
Too
know, it's a
many,
thing.
too many fucking times.
It's a thing.
That's fucked up right now. It's one of those. Just fucking. They can't. You can't have them right now. It's just. It's not allowed.
I
Oh
know,
shit.
right?
Damn. Oh my
It's
god, dude.
fucked up.
I'm fucked up, man. I shouldn't have even.
Yeah,
But
man.
that's a fucking thing, though,
No,
man.
man. But I'm telling you, a
Junior
lot of
died. Junior got shot. So now we
oh,
gotta throw a fucking car wash. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, man. But a lot of Latinos, man, they don't do any kind of estate planning. They don't like to buy
True.
insurance. They don't like to do any of that shit. And so like sometimes when they start to try to do all the paperwork like at the last minute, like if they know somebody's gonna fucking die, all of a sudden, they start trying to fill out all kinds of shit and then they fill it out wrong. It's like, oh man. And then they want to put 12 names like my name is Jose Felipe Gonzalez de la familia this and that. It's just like, fuck man, just
Mhm.
pick look, you get three names. You get a
Yeah.
first name, a middle name, and a last name. There's no they.
Mhm.
I mean,
Dude, yeah,
just
you're being fucked up. At least like if you're
keep it simple.
second generation or first second generation, you gotta give them that fourth name, bro. I mean, you're
Oh
gonna fuck them
man,
up. Yeah,
you know what?
you gotta
Nah,
do it. You
man.
gotta allow it.
Well, I'll tell you this: having all those names makes genealogy a nightmare, bro. A nightmare.
Oh,
Oh, and then you get all the people with the name, the suffix junior
oh
or the
yeah.
first or the second or the whatever. But what's really, really hard, with at least guys are used to being called junior, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what happens when you have a grandma named Josefa and a mother named Josefa and a daughter that they decided, let's name her Josefa,
You call her Juniorette,
right? It's like, what do you call her?
Juniorita.
Juniorita. Damn it. But yeah, man, this genealogy stuff is crazy. Oh, but this is what I was going to tell you. Okay, so intestate succession. If you die, okay, without a will, okay, then the court has to step in and help you figure out who gets what, right?
Yep.
Well, okay, so if the court can't figure out who gets what, right? Because they can't locate your next of kin or whatever, then your shit is cheats to that state.
Ay, cabrones, cheats. What did you go to fucking Matlock school? Did you go
I
to
know,
fucking?
right?
Did you go to court and then you learned it? You
I
learned
learned.
a lot. You
I
learned it a
learned.
lot from that fucking from that traffic court that you went to with me so many years ago, man.
I
Wow,
know. I
you
watched too
really
much Perry Mason.
you internalized that shit, man.
I
Wow,
did.
good
I
job,
did.
man. Damn. You
I'm
think they skipped you
serio.
at law school?
Maybe. Probably not, though.
You should go to law school.
I should go to law school. That's true. And maybe I should focus on law school. But nah, man. Your shit
Focus
is
for your
cheap to the
life.
state. Bro,
All right. Yes.
so many people have shit that is just going to the state of California because nobody ever bothered to earmark that shit for anybody.
Oh, that's
And
good
that's
because
why,
California's going broke, man.
well,
So
I'm
they need
saying,
every
I
penny they
mean,
could get.
you know what? And you know what? There's some counties, get this, some counties in California, they know that they owe you money. They know, they've literally got a bag full of your money with your name on that shit, and they will not reach out to you to give it to you. You got to go looking for them, man. That's some
Yeah,
bullshit. So if you think you
bro.
got some missing money or some unclaimed funds, go check that shit out. Cause man, there's a shit ton of money out there.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
sorry, bro, that they don't want to give you your fatty, but you know
You
what?
know
Maybe
what else is fucking new, man?
damn it. You should fight it,
The
Jay. You should fight it like that ticket. You should fight
like
it.
that. I'm gonna take it to court, and I'm
Damn
gonna
it.
win
And you're
because
gonna win, eh?
because
Cause you're a
Paul
winner.
Grossman fights for you. All right. The Dunyan Law Firm.
The Dunyan Law. Totally.
1-800-462-5555.
I love it. Damn it.
Ah,
I'm gonna have that shit floating in my head all
oh,
weekend now.
it's a free commercial
Damn
for
it,
that
Jay.
motherfucker, man. Damn.
I know, man. Did they pay for a spot? What the hell?
No, fuck no, they didn't. Meanwhile,
Damn.
I'm pissing off every potential sponsor for our fucking podcast down the
I
line.
know. No one's safe
Nobody's
though.
nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. Nobody
Nobody's
gives a
safe anymore. Damn it. Damn it, Jay.
fuck.
Damn.
Lowest common denominator on that shit, man. It's so funny. Bro, they need to give me my money.
Dude, you should
I'm just
fight for it, Jay. That's your money. Like
like
J.G. Wentworth, you know.
some cash now. It's
877 cash now, cabrones.
there's another one. There's another one. Stop. I'm gonna have
Damn
to
it.
cut. I have to cut these all out of the fucking podcast now. Thanks a
Damn
lot.
it. Damn
Damn
it.
it. We're just giving them free airtime. Damn.
Jay,
Hey.
okay.
Yeah.
Now you know about like finances and like notes and all that shit. That
Uh,
J.G. Wentworth, that guy, he's over here asking people for their like court ordered like annuities and shit, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so like,
Yeah.
I mean, he's creating a note, right? Isn't that a note, más o menos? Or they're getting a note based on what the court judgment is, right?
Yeah. They get a promise to pay. Yeah. Yeah. It's basically a
O-
note. Yeah.
Okay, and then so then he cashes the people out that get this, and then they wind
Yeah.
up paying it to him, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what percentage do you think these people, when they call J.G. Wentworth,
Fuck.
la
I
fregada?
don't know, man. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
do you think they're getting 95% on the dollar?
I don't know. I think it depends on reliable the payer is. You know.
Oh shit!
So
But what
if
if it's from the court though?
I
Or does
don't
that
know.
matter?
I don't. Well, I think in the terms of reliability, those end up being among the more highly reliable uh, notes. But I mean, bro, they've got money to make too, man. They're not just gonna come in with their best offer,
That's
you know.
true. That's
So
true.
shit, I don't
That's
know,
true.
man.
So okay,
Yeah,
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
yeah,
question.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So do you ever play the lottery?
Yeah. Occasionally, I'll buy a ticket if the pot gets really big.
Okay,
If
I
it's
don't.
pushing up over $1 billion, I'm like,
Oh,
oh yeah.
I might buy a ticket.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna buy a couple of burritos, but fuck it.
I've never asked you this, but
I
like, if
chance
you,
que sí.
I just to see. Okay,
Mm.
let me ask you a question. So, okay, if you won $3 million in the lottery, okay,
Yeah.
and they said, look, now you got to allow us up to 20 years to pay you the full $3 million, or you can get a one-shot deal, one-time settlement of $1 million. What would
Mm.
you do? Would you take the 1 million así de una vez and go party, or would you take the pagos every month for 20 years?
For 3 million.
Yeah.
In today's climate, dang man, because I'm kind of worried about the potentiality of inflation becoming a problem. I'd
Pues like
probably, I'd probably, yeah, I'd
I have
probably
that same
take.
problem with my waistline, Jay. I'm always worried about inflation.
Oh man, shit, you should. Hey, maybe not go to
Damn
the
it.
fucking five for two fucking chili dog special or whatever the fuck.
Hey,
Maybe start there, cabron.
shut the fuck up, man. That's my lunch, fool.
Shit, you got a systemic condition, bro.
Ah, pues. Okay, but answer the question, cabrón. You're not off the hook yet.
Oh
So
fuck,
would you
you
take the
know,
little would you
bro.
take the little cagaditas, or would
I,
you take one big cagadote?
oh, suddenly I need to pay the restroom a visit. No,
Ah, que la chinga.
uh, I don't know. Probably I would. If you'd asked me this 10 years ago, I probably would have taken the payments.
The payments.
Yes, but right now I'd probably take the large lump sum payment and go buy some gold.
Oh shit. You're gonna
Just
go
to
buy some oro.
yeah, just buy gold.
Dang.
Yeah,
Now, are
fuck
are
yeah.
you saying that because of the economy, or are you saying that because of the age you're at now?
No, because of the economy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of, I don't know. I have this tacit worry about inflation. And don't let motherfuckers tell you, oh, we need inflation over to that's fucking bullshit, man. Ain't nobody buying that shit. Oh, we need a certain amount of inflation for a good economy. Shut the fuck up, you
Right.
motherfuckers. Oh, that's just because you want to just keep paying people more money, but then you don't want it to actually go nowhere. So then you
Damn it.
you need to raise prices, and then so
Right.
that you call that inflation. Man, ain't nobody buying that bullshit. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
man,
that's true.
dude, they're printing money, and fíjate, Congress just put in a thing that allows them to print digital money.
What?
Yeah, man. So they're not even printing real money anymore. They're just putting
Like
credits into the
Bitcoin?
system.
Okay.
No, like I mean, I presume it's their answer to Bitcoin. No, but it's just like, oh, credits, like digital
Oh, just
money, you know?
shit. They don't even have to even make the paper anymore.
No, they don't even have to send it to the printing press.
Uh, oh shit.
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear that a lot of banks are running out of change?
Oh yeah, because there's none in circulation.
Did you hear about
Like,
that?
yeah, I heard that shit. That's crazy.
A lot of people they've been collecting all their nickels and quarters and dimes in the and that little cochinito you buy from the panaderia, and
Yeah,
they're
bro.
keeping that shit. They're not putting it back into the system.
Well, no, it's because you like a lot of people just stop going to there's so many small businesses closed, right?
Yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of places you can't go inside and pay, pay your feria, and a lot of people are like, no, we don't want to take cash right now because it's too dirty, too many germs.
Oh, de veras.
So they're just using their card to pay for everything,
Oh, that's
because
true, man.
everybody's trying to act like fucking surgeons right now. They're all trying to dress like surgeons when they go out, and then people are behind this glass and shit. It's like remember the
Dang.
smoking section and the non-smoking section in the restaurant. Remember back in the day?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, bro. They're trying to keep a
yeah.
COVID side and a non-COVID side. It's
Well,
so,
I'll tell you
so
this.
fucking crazy.
I went to this one frutero, and
Hmm.
he straight up told me, "Oh, I accept the Square too, so
Yeah,
you can
except
slide your
Venmo.
card too."
You can
I'm
Venmo
like,
me.
¿Qué chingados? And he pulls out this little chingadera he plugged right into his phone, and then he's like, "Oh, do you have your card?" And I'm looking at him like, "¿Qué chingados?" And he just swipes it, whoosh, and I'm like, "The pinche fruteros over here got a little
Hey man,
chingazo for his phone."
when you can pay on a Venmo for the Sandia, man, we're in crazy times right now, man.
Wow, man, I'm serious, man. It's
Yeah,
a
well, they're
whole
doing
new world.
they're doing
Crazy
that.
shit right now.
Hey man, I don't want to get deplatformed by Disney of all fucking
Ah,
people.
pues.
Vato.
Ah,
Just
pues.
for entertainment purposes only.
For entertainment,
For
for
educational.
educational purposes only. Yeah.
For evaluation purposes only.
And definitely satirical purposes, cabrón. Definitely.
Yeah, we claim all the free speech shit. We don't give a
All
fuck.
that shit.
Talk to the
All that.
fucking lawyer. Yeah.
Damn it. That's true. Al abogado, cabrón. Al
Al
abogado.
abogado. Uno
Damn it.
ochocientos. No, I'm kidding. So,
Otra vez, güey. Damn it, bro. Damn it. Okay, so if it was me and I won the lottery,
yeah, what about you?
you know what? I mean, I think I would do the same thing. I think I would take the $1 million así de una vez, man. But thing is, if I get the $1 million, they're gonna want to tax that shit.
They're going to
And
tax it anyway. They
I'm like,
tax
well,
it anyway.
how much of this shit am I gonna get anyway? You
50%,
know?
man.
Nah, me digas eso. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
Oh, yeah, bro.
50%?
Yeah, especially in California.
Oh, hell no. That ain't right.
Yeah,
So
they're taking
wait a
it.
minute.
Yeah.
You're telling me I can win $3 million and then I can accept a lump sum of 1 million and then only walk away with 500,000?
Yeah, 550. Yeah, that
That's
sounds about right.
bullshit, man. That's fucking
Oh.
bullshit. Dang it. And they take it right off the top too, huh?
Yeah, man, you don't even see that first half.
I'm like, Uncle Sam, you don't trust me?
Well, it's not it's Uncle Sam, it's state of California. It's yeah,
Oh,
they gotta get all their
shit.
cut. And then they hold a little back for ama, for your jefita.
Little
Like
mordita for,
yeah. Then they
don,
cast
don,
then they hold a little bit more aside for the that ain't even right fund. You
oh my
know,
God. Oh, and then
yeah,
California schools too, right? Don't they get a little
yeah,
mordita?
exactly. It's all for the
Damn
kids because if
it.
you
It's all for
don't,
the kids.
then people will die. You know, it's the people will
Damn.
die fund. Then they got to pay
Speaking,
for that big ass fucking train. You know, that ain't going
oh
nowhere.
shit.
They got to
You know,
pay
I
for the
heard,
fucking Stonehenge over down there on the side of the freeway.
oh my
It's,
God,
it's looking
bro.
like fucking Stonehenge. The fucking
Oh,
aliens
man.
are kind of gonna come down and find us in 2,000 years and think it was a
I know,
big
right?
religious fucking pylon. We
Who you
believe that
calling pelon?
ancient
Ancient
humans
humans.
used to gather around this and perform rituals.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
they're gonna be theorizing what that shit was for. No, no, it's just we were fucking stupid. That's all.
Dang.
That's all.
Dang, dude.
What?
I heard that the California lottery wasn't giving the schools their fair cut.
What a shock. I'm
That's what
so
I heard.
surprised. What
That's
a
what I heard.
surprise. Wait. Oh
That's
shit.
what I heard.
A government entity breaking its promises to the constituency. What a fucking concept. Oh no, really? Shut the fuck
Damn it,
up.
dude. I know.
Shut the fuck. They
I
lied?
know, man.
What? Shut
I
the
know.
fuck up.
Imagínate. I know.
Imagínate, way. Can
I
you
know.
believe it? Oh my
Can you
God.
believe it?
It's
Oh, I know.
society's gonna become under. No, of course they stole that shit. That's what they do,
Dang.
man. Yeah, they had
Dang.
to reappropriate that shit. Oh well, unforeseen circumstances.
Ah,
Yeah,
pues.
yeah,
Damn,
yeah,
man. Even
man.
even the state of California is trying to get a little mordita, man. Damn it.
Especially the state of California, bro. Before all this madness, dude, you have. It took something like this to actually wreck our economy. Like,
Damn.
yeah, that we're so wealthy in this state. You would never know with all the pinchy homeless. You'd never
I
know with all the
know, right?
fucking with all the poverty and shit. All
Dang.
everybody in the fucking struggle and shit. Dude, we have been up till now, we have been so rich we could just squander everybody's fucking money and still there was plenty more. We were
Damn it.
so rich. We're like the fifth biggest economy in the world, dude. In the
Damn.
world.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, and then this. Now they're like, we don't know what to do. Yeah, vato, because you fucking ran out of money. You rolled craps, stupid.
You rolled craps.
Fucking snake eyes.
Oh man, this
So,
stuff.
dude, it's fucking crazy, man.
So
Yeah.
it's been on again, off again, on again, off again, on again. I mean, are the kids going back to school this year or what?
No, no, no. I
So
mean,
that's
this year
puro
maybe.
pedo. It's puro
This year,
pedo that they're actually going back this year.
well, they're not going back at the beginning.
What?
Yeah, there's so many counties that are too fucked up.
So wait a minute. You're telling me that all of these traviesos, mocosos, little chingazos are going to be floating around the house?
Yeah, man.
Oh hell! No.
Meanwhile,
So wait a minute. Wait a
mom
minute.
and dad gotta go back to work and all this
So
shit.
wait a
Yeah.
minute. Mom and dad got to go to work, but the kids are going to be at home. Who's going to be there to fucking take care of the kids?
Shit, grandma. Same as usual.
What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So
Hey,
no,
hey,
but for,
hey,
no, but for real,
grandma's
who's
raising
gonna
them
be
in.
home? Who's gonna
Grandma.
be? Ah, que la chingada. There's only
I'm
so many
not.
grandmas.
Hey, they're not dead yet.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a problem, bro.
this is gonna be a shit show, huh?
dude, it's already a shit show. But whatever. I don't know.
Damn it.
All I can do is that, hey, man, my kids are old enough.
My
Shit.
kids are old enough. Chale.
I can't be raising all your kids too, man. I'm too tired. I can't be general
Damn.
manager of your fucking household, man. Figure that shit out, I guess. That's the
Oh
attitude that the whole
man.
state is taking. You know?
So if the kids are gonna stay home and the mom is at work and the dad's at work, you had better have an abuelita floating around somewhere.
You better.
Because
Yeah.
if you don't, then you know what? There's a whole economy. There's a new niche, Jay, of
Mhm.
like hire a grandma. We should start. Look, we should start a company called hireagrandma.com.
Yeah, I
And
think
you
that
can get on
exists.
there. You can just get on there, and then you can like download a grandma, and then like she'll just show up. She'll just
Do you
show up in
download
her.
one in real life, or does she just sit on your computer?
Well, they'll bring her over like through like DoorDash. Like
Oh
one of these
shit!
DoorDash
Nice. She'll just drop
kids
her off.
goes and yeah, they just
Touchless
pick her up and
delivery.
drop her off. Yeah, exactly. They just or no,
Just-
you know they'll have a drone.
Oh,
They'll have a
nice.
drone that'll go pick up the grandma and then like fly her over to the casa, drop her off.
Drop her off, and just leave her in the driveway.
Right, just right, like with DoorDash, you know the way they do it. You know, they just have her in a plastic bag. You know, no contact, no contact grandma delivery, and they're gonna drop off the abuelitas, and she'll just come.
She was just sitting there watching her fucking stories. All of a sudden, she gets fucking carted away. Oh
Right?
shit! Hey, I didn't know I was fucking logged in. Oh, God damn it! Now I'm supposed to be off today. God damn it! Where the fuck are you taking me? Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude, that'd be the shit. You could leave
Dude,
like
I'm
little.
telling you.
You could leave little special instructions like you don't want your grandma with sesame seeds.
Exactly.
You
No
could just-
grandmas with sesame seeds.
No sesame seeds, no fucking kimchi. You don't
Right.
want none of that shit. Just fucking
Right.
plain. Just plain,
Exactly.
plain grandma. I don't want no
And
pickle.
The tortillas on the side, please.
I don't want
Please.
I don't want no radishes. None of that shit.
Damn
I
it.
just want just fucking grandma, and maybe bring a little pan dulce with her.
Oh,
that's-
damn it.
Dude.
Um,
And can you make sure she fucking speaks English, please? And thank you.
oh, damn it. And then you get a call from customer support saying, "Oh, you know what? We couldn't find you a grandma that speaks a little bit of English, but she smiles a lot."
And she'll fucking give you a coscaron if your kids step out of line. So
She'll bring an extra pair of chanclas, so you rest
she'll bring
assured
it-
that the
she'll bring an extra thick knuckle for that fucking head, for the top of the head.
that's right. That's right.
Ah!
And Jay, if you
Yes.
act now, your DoorDash grandma will even go outside and pick her own vara to
Oh
smack
wow.
the colas of your children when they're acting up. Damn it, dude.
Can I get
Imagine
my
that.
Can I get my first 3 days of grandma free? Dude, as a trial period.
Jay, if you use Abuelita now, you get free grandma delivery for the next 30 days. What do you think? What do you say?
Welladash.
Welladash.com. Thanks, abuelitas.
1-800.
Abuelita Dash. Damn it.
Oh
¿En serio?
shit. Well, that's about it, man. That's all I got. That's all I
Oh,
got.
man.
That's all. I think we're gonna have to just draw this shit to a close.
Okay, pues.
Oh, it's Taco Friday. The Taco Friday podcast is available on all your social media networks. Check us out at Taco Friday Podcast on Facebook and on Instagram at Taco Friday Podcast. Catch us on Twitter. Not that we make too many tweetos because
No estamos tuiteando, Jay.
no, because no tenemos followers. So
Oh, pues.
nobody gives a tuiteando shit about.
Oh,
but
damn.
but if you do, you can find us at Real Taco Friday. And if you want to check us out while TikTok still lasts, you can find us at Taco Friday Podcast. And don't forget about finding us on Jotos. You can Jotos.
YouTube. You might find the burro song. Burro, 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 burro,
Check us out on YouTube's on just search for Taco Friday Podcast.
¿Qué dice el burro? ¿Qué dice el burro? All right, buddy.
Catch you next time. All right, brother. See ya.